Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, everyone. I don't know which time of the day you are watching this video, but regardless, hope you're having an amazing time. I haven't been able to post new content on this channel due to power cuts that we were experiencing in Zambia, but I'm back because the situation is now stable. Today we are going to be dealing with this 2020 internal candidates junior secondary exam. That is the agenda for today. This paper is 1 hour 45 minutes. Obviously you can pause and read through the instructions and take your time. I won't waste any much of your time here. So having said that, let us just start answering the section A part. Section A carries 20 marks because there are 20 questions, and let us begin with the first question of this paper. Question 1 says, which of the following devices is used for output only? Remember this part, it's very important, the only part. Which device is used for output only? Is it the CPU, keyboard, monitor, or touchscreen? The correct answer is the monitor. The monitor is a monitoring device. We're able to see what we are doing on the computer system. I know I say computer, bear with me. On the computer system. Yeah, so that's the answer C. Let us go to question 2. In a spreadsheet, the function equals marks, open brackets, A1 to A8, close brackets. I think it was supposed to is known as, so this is known as what? What do we call this function? This function is called the maximum function. So the maximum function finds the highest value in a range. For example, in this question we have been given a range A1 to A8. So if we add values from A1 to A8, when we use this max function, it will give us the highest or the maximum value in the range. So that's the answer B, maximum. Let us go to question 3. A program used to protect a computer from malware is termed as what? So what do we call that program? We call that the antivirus software. Alright, so that's the name of the program, the antivirus software. We use it to protect the computer from malware or malicious software. Sorry for that. Let us go to question 4. Which of the following is not a multi-user operating system? Which of the following is not an example of a multi-user operating system? So we have a command line interface, Linux, graphical user interface, and Unix. For this one, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not quite sure of the answer. If you know the answer, please leave it in the comment section. I would love to hear it. But as for me, I was puzzled because if you look at A, command line interface, this is just a type of operating system where you're only able to enter commands. And this one on C, graphical user interface, we are able to interact with the computer using icons, menus, and so on. So between B and D, I don't know, I'm not quite sure, but I think maybe it's B. Anyway, feel free to Google and let me know if you have an answer for this. I'll more than appreciate that. Let us jump to question 5. Which of the following is a file extension for an audio file? So which of these is a file extension? So the correct answer is MP3, which is B. If I go on my computer here and I search for a song, I'm not going to play this song because if I play this song, YouTube, yeah, I previously selected this one. So if I search, for example, a song by Watermark, then I right click to check its properties, you are able to see the MP3 extension at the end of the song. So if I go where it says properties, you'll be able to see MP3. Have you seen this part? MP3. So this is the extension for this audio file. So this is just what I wanted to show you so that you get what I'm saying. This JPEG is for images and all that stuff, but for audio files it's a MP3. Let us go to question 6. all can be regarded as text except what? So all can be regarded as text except what? So a punctuation mark or punctuation marks, these are texts, okay? Because you're able to type it, it's more like letters and so on and so forth. Sentences are a collection of text, structured text. Words are text, okay? You're able to send text messages to your friend, you use words, not so. Yeah. But watermark D is not an example of text. Let me show you by opening Microsoft Word real quick. So let me just open Word and I'll be able to demonstrate to you the reason why I'm saying that a watermark is not an example of text. My computer takes long. I'm dealing with this stuff. Okay, let us just open a blank document because I'm just showing you demonstration. No need to do anything fancy here. Where is it? In the design tab, you will be able to see at the right hand corner, the top right corner, watermarks. So if you left click here, you'll be able to see customize. I want to show you something here. So first of all, I want to make sure that you understand what a watermark is. If I hover over this icon here, you're going to see a quick description. The description says that a watermark is a sort of like a background, a faint, something that is faint. As you can see here, it is written draft. Something faint that doesn't disturb the text that you have typed, and it's used to show emphasis. So for example, let me just show you. It will be better if I show you. If I click here, you'll be able to see do not copy. Have you seen? It's very faint. When I type something, as you can see, it's very sharp, but the watermark is very faint. So that's what a watermark is. It's just slightly visible so that it doesn't obstruct the user, but you can read it. So yeah, not getting out of line or out of topic, let me show you where it says custom watermark, and you'll be able to see that not only can you use watermark as text, you can also place an image. So as you can see, you can add a picture watermark here. A picture is not a text, but it's an option for the watermark. This is why I'm saying that a watermark is not an example of text, because there are watermarks that are pictures, as simple as that. So if I can show you, let me just go on pictures, then I select a picture offline. Obviously I will select a watermark from my desktop. I'm doing all this not to confuse you, but to give you a vivid understanding of what I am trying to say. Let's say desktop. Let's use the ECZ logo, insert and apply. As you can see, I have inserted the ECZ logo and it looks very, very beautiful. As you can see, it's very subtle, and it shows that this document deals with something that is from the ECZ, the examination. So as you can see, this is the function of the watermark. So let us go back to our questions and we'll be able to answer the next. Question 7 says, when using a desktop publisher, it is important to consider what? So what is important to consider? So the answer is A. It is important to consider if it will print publications properly. All these that are remaining here all depend on this first answer, because if the publications are not printed properly, all this will be insignificant. So that's why the A is the answer. Let us move on to question 8. Which of the following represents the correct sequence of flow of data in a computer? So the correct sequence of flow of data is, first you input the data, then you process it and it becomes something useful in nature, then you output it. So this is the correct sequence, C. Let us go to question 9. Communicating using computer and mobile devices is called what? The correct answer for this part is ICT, Information and Communication Technology. So this is the communicating using computers and mobile devices. It falls under ICT. Question 10 reads as follows. Which of the following is the definition of a computer room? So which of the following is the definition of the computer room? So the definition of a computer room is C. This is a properly designed and secure room where computers are installed for safe use. So all this ventilation noise that we are seeing on question A and D all fall under properly designed. When a room is properly designed, it means that it is tidy, it is well ventilated. All these things fall under this part. And in computers obviously are installed for safe use. So everything is under C. So therefore the answer is C. Let us move on to question 11. To calculate the number of items in a row or column in Excel, the function used is what? So the function used is count, because we are counting. We want to know the number of items. So the correct answer is A. Let us move on to question 12. A type of barcode when scanned takes a user to an image, video, or website is called what? What do we call this type of barcode? When scanned takes the user to an image, video, or website. The correct answer is C. The QR code or quick response code. So you might see a quick response code looks like squares, but the computer is able to understand it. It's able to interpret everything, and it's very, very, very it can store lots of data as compared to a barcode. A QR code can take a user to a website, to any resource on the internet. You just scan it using your mobile phone and you're good to go. So that's the answer, C. Let's go to question 13. In a word processor, if you type the first 4 letters of a word, the first 4 letters is supposed to be letters, the first 4 letters of a word, e.g. AUGU, followed by pressing the enter key, you obtain the word August. Such a feature is known as what? So this feature is known as autocomplete, because it's completing the word for you. Here you only had to write or type the first 4 letters of August, and it added the last 3, or the last 2, it added the last 2 letters. So that's autocomplete. I can show you autocomplete in action. Let me just open our word program. Let me type AUGU. Have you seen? It's now insisting me to press the enter key. When I press the enter key, boom, August has been typed. It's like Word already knows the word you want to type. Like when you're searching something on Google, it will finish the sentence for you. So this is what the autocomplete does. So as you can see, it has completed the text. So this is not just tied to the months, even days of the week. Monday, MON, D. Have you seen it suggesting me the Monday? And so on and so forth. So the autocomplete is a very handy tool. It makes you carry out your typing and work more efficiently. So let us go back to the questions. Question 14 says, the shortcut method to run a PowerPoint presentation using the keyboard is by pressing the keys what? So what keys do we press? Honestly, I don't know the answer for this one, okay? When I pressed it on my keyboard, I pressed the function and the F4. My computer went to sleep. So this is for sleeping on my computer. I don't know if it's for all computers, but feel free to explore. I'm not quite sure about the answer on this one, honestly speaking. So feel free to give the answer in the comment section. I'll gladly appreciate that. Let us move on to question 15. The purpose of a microprocessor is to do what? The correct answer is C. Its purpose is to process all the data and instructions. So this is the correct function or purpose of a microprocessor. Let us go to question 17. Which of the following set of items satisfies construction of a network in a school computer room? So a network basically means when you connect computers so that they can share resources, not so. So what do you need? What are the items needed for you to create or form a computer network? Let us explore. The correct answer is B. The reason why B is the answer is because you need a network interface card. This will act as a CPU that is able to handle networking stuff such as the signal that is coming in and out and all that stuff, the data packets and so on. Then you need a cable. This is the unshielded twisted pair cable. You need obviously a cable that you need to connect the computer to the switch. So the switch is just like a device that is able to connect different computers. It's like the adapter that connects computers and other resources. So this is enough to create a computer network. So the correct answer here is B. Let us go to question 18. To take a screenshot of the entire screen, a user should press dash on the keyboard. So the user should press Ctrl plus print screen, which is C. So this is the shortcut. You press Ctrl or hold the Control button, then you also hold the print screen button, and that will be able to enable you to take the screenshot of the entire screen of the monitor that you are using. Let us go to question 19. During the copy and paste process, the items are stored in what? So during the copy and paste process, so the items are stored in the clipboard. If I go in the settings, I can just say clipboard, press enter, and you'll be able to see that truly that's where the items are stored when you copy them or when you cut them. They're stored in the clipboard. As you can see, it says that when you copy or cut something in Windows, it's copied to the clipboard for you to paste. So that's the function of the clipboard. It's where items or anything that you copy is stored for you to paste. It awaits for you to paste. And the clipboard is volatile, which means that when the computer is turned off, whatever you copied gets erased. So that's the function of the clipboard. It holds data temporarily, waiting for you to paste it somewhere else. All right, the last and final question is question 20. An operating system can be defined as what? So the correct answer for an operating system is that it is a set of programs that manages the operation of the computer. So that's the sole purpose of the operating system. It operates and manages everything that occurs in a computer system. So therefore, my friends, that marks the end of this section A. Let us jump right into section B.